What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Real Tay 614, coming at you with another banger, man. Today they dropped the MyPlayer builder news and the badges. We gonna get you right. If you want to be a nerd, make sure you watch this whole video, man, because I done nerded it out. So here go the courtside report. I'll probably put the link in the description. Y'all can check this website out. But also, I want to go over like the Twitter news first because they do a great job of getting straight to the point. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna show y'all what I peeped. 95 to unlock Steve Francis signature size up. That was the best size up in 23. It gave you the best burst. But 92 is like you get the trade and the step stuff. So like we don't know what the movement is going to be like, but we can assume that this might be the best sig if it's the highest. You feel me? Since it was the best last year, it normally will be. But peep this, right? I'm gonna go straight to the courtside report and just show y'all this. So the build's a 90 overall, and he has a 95 perimeter defense. You wouldn't hit 90 on 23 until you had like a 99.3 and like something else high in another category. So what this screenshot tells me, chat, is that you're going to be very limited. Like you're going to see a lot of diverse builds, kind of like how it was in 2K20 where you had a BP build, pure playmaker, you had a play shot, a two-way slashing playmaker. Like you had different builds, man. I think this is gonna be a W. But for me, just looking at it first glance, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little scared, chat. Like scared in a good way, because it's like I'm probably gonna have to make a lot of builds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to know what the thresholds are before I get, you know, too antsy. But man, like you have to have a 95 to unlock the best animations. We can assume that based on that tweet, right? So like, I don't know, us guards, we gonna have to have a 95 ball handling, but you see his 3 is a 68. This is a lock build. I'm pretty sure this was Wolf. Wolf was responsible for creating the builder. So if like, I don't know, like he got a 68 3, that means you could probably green with a 68 3 if you know your jumper. Like we gonna know more when we see gameplay, but this is very interesting. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think on that. But let's keep moving on the news. He said visual cue is the best. You know, there's no more. I don't know if there's more quick and late, but if he says it's the best, trust me, it's the best. He was a former 2K League player, and normally he understands us comp players from a comp perspective. So if he says visual cue, that's what he liked. I'm using visual cue. He also said Tyrese Halliburton was his favorite pass style, so that you know that's probably gonna be soup. Just like he also said that, let me see, he said, I don't know if I saved it on here, but he also said like he liked Kevin Huerter's jump shot. So you know Kevin Huerter is going to be a good jumper. You know, if he says that, then that's what he means. Okay, so let me go into, before I go into floor setters, let me go back to the courtside report. I'm trying to mix and match shit. So y'all, I mean, excuse my language. I'm trying to mix and match so y'all understand. You feel me? So y'all got a good, you know, representation going into 24. You got a good idea before Joe Knows drops his video. So boom, we have Overdrive, Immunity, Drill Savant, Scholar, right? So you scroll down here, you can read this, but basically to summarize this, if you want to read it, pause it, but to summarize this, you can lose badges this year, right? If you, it's kind of like 2K20 when you used to lose overall. You can lose badges this year if you don't use it. So for example, let's look at Scholar, for example. Risk reward for online games, where if you would receive no progression if you don't get a high teammate grade, but if you do, you will get a boost, basically, right? So, for example, immunity slows down badge regression, so that means you won't lose your badge. You want to put something like limitless range, because in a comp game or like against people, you're not going to be shooting limitless range shots all the time, so you want to make sure that's in this category. For example, open looks, you might not be shooting open shots the whole game because you're playing better people, so you want to make sure you're not losing that badge as well. Like, you know, like Overdrive, if you're trying to grind like that badge, if you know you about to be like slashing, as you can see this guy, it looks like he's about to be slashing, getting to the rim because he got like 3 slashing badges on, then you want to put that in Overdrive. That's the badges he's grinding, he's going to be using. You know, that's what he mainly going to be doing. Drill Savant increases badge level progression in the practice facility. So this, you know he's been grinding blinders in the practice facility. Pretty self-explanatory. But people are probably scared from the news that you can lose badge progression. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to save my player. You know, my badge is gonna drop from silver, like my limitless range is gonna drop from gold to bronze. Oh, that sounds cheeks. Let me tell y'all, they added this little pay to win system. You know what I'm saying? You got the floor setters, right? So he did a good job of breaking it down. You can skip badge progression with these. Music to my ears. In the battle pass system. So you know they added a battle pass. I'm pretty sure if you hit 40, you can unlock all 18. Which I'm buying the battle pass day one, because I play my team and my career and they're connected, which is a W in my opinion. So I'm coming out here with at least 9 gold badges and 9 silver day one. You feel me, chat? I hope y'all do the same. If y'all a comp player, y'all should do the same. That way you're not at a disadvantage. But basically, for example, if you give limitless range on gold, if you give it a floor setter on gold, right? That means limitless range will never drop below gold. Basically, that's what this tweet is saying. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. How do y'all like that idea? I think it's a W. Let's scroll up. Like I said, we done went over some of the badge stuff. Like I said, 95 is going to be a crazy threshold for locks. You want to hit this. For guards, you want to hit 95 ball handle so you can get your Steve Francis. I don't know what you get for 95-3. Maybe you get Steph Curry jump shot, and Steph Curry jump shot too. We don't got the game, so I don't know yet. But he has a 58 dunk. Like, are you not about to be dunking out here, bro? Like it's just crazy, man. This builder just looks crazy, man. I can't wait to get my hands on it. But let's Zach Timmerman, he's a dev. Let's see what he had to say. He said, badge grind is pretty quick for badges you use frequently, which is good. You want it to represent your playstyle. Like I said, teammate grade and wins and losses impact your badge progression. Rebirth builds set your badges at silver immediately. That is fire. So normally people mess up their first build, so you're gonna be able to, you know, make that meta build. You know it's gonna be a meta every year, but they're trying to limit that, trying to see a different like variety, which I like. But like I said, it's gonna be a meta build every year. So like, you know, when you make that second build after you mess up that first one, your badge is gonna be on silver, which is smooth, and you're gonna have your floor setter. So I think that's pretty dope. Bulldozer, here go one of the slashing badges. Just peep it, right? So they said it. Let's go to the courtside report to break down the badge as we look at it. You know what I'm saying? So bulldozer, right? Where is it at? It's somewhere up here. All right, a mix of scoring and ball handling. Think of Bully 2.0, old clamp breaker, and basically Bully, right? As you can see. Let me make it bigger so you know y'all can see. Look how he's throwing Jimmy Butler out the way like he's just a bum. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy Butler got D. He probably got silver clamps. But this is what it looks like when it's on Hall of Fame. So I don't think it's gonna be that OP on my career, but like in my team, I think it's gonna be pretty OP. But in my career, I think it's gonna be pretty tough to get this on Hoff. Like if you get this on Hoff, that means you like probably like a pure slasher. That's what I'm thinking about this. You're not gonna have high shooting, because if you think about if you made a Giannis build, right, he's not gonna be able to shoot that good, but he's gonna be rebounding and dunking, you know, which I think is a W. It's gonna be different builds out here. I think it's gonna be a great game. If y'all not in the spaces, maybe go tune in after the time of this video. They're in the spaces dropping some gems. But people are at community day. This is like what they're getting the test. They're getting the test WNBA, which you know some people play that. I tried it out this year. It was alright. They had some stuff they had to work on. Then you got quick game. It depends on what teams you get to play with. Like, are you gonna be able to play with Jamal Murray? Jamal Murray normally has like Michael Jordan dribble style, so you can kind of, you know, test the burst and stuff like that, or like Steph Curry, you know, stuff like that. You feel me? And then they get to test out the builder and the rec. I know my boy Joe No's gonna go crazy for us. He already said he gonna nerd out the builder like he did last year. Mamba moments, right? So like just like the Jordan Challenge from 23, we got Mamba moments this year. What I heard, it's not confirmed though. What I heard is, if y'all haven't read about the news about Mamba mentality. Mamba mentality is if you get double badge, which is like this year when you make your takeover. I mean not double badge, double takeover. When you make your build this year, takeovers is not like made at the MyPlayer menu. You get to choose them in game. So like in the fourth quarter, for example, if you need to get a stop, you gonna activate like lock badge to boost your defensive attributes. That's kind of how it works this year. You get to choose what you get to activate, and then if you activate double take, you get to boost 2 categories like shooting and playmaker, or shooting and defense. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on how you feeling in the game, which is a W in my opinion. I think that's beautiful. But what I heard is Mamba mentality, right? If you get double takeover, it boosts all categories: offense, defense, playmaking, athleticism. I think that's a W. And what I heard is you gotta grind Mamba moments to unlock Mamba mentality. So if you a comp player, I recommend grinding this day one so you can get that competitive advantage. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna be in. If that information is true, I'm not making no player, I'm not grinding no my team. I'm in the Mamba moments, baby. But that's that news about Community Day. Let's talk about this. Let's see what he said. Grade A in games finished with a high teammate grade. Badge level progression is accelerated, which is a W for rec players. Before I go into that, all right, y'all rec players, right? You know how when you get the board and you press R1, L1 to throw that break, you're gonna have to know the icons this year, buddy. Yeah, I know comp players are gonna get used to this. Like me and Willow, he know that R1X that thing in rec. He know I'm trying to get them badges, man. My boy Willow gonna hit me on that break. But I feel sorry for you, you know. Y'all beefing for badges if you grind in the rec. But let's get back into this. Winner takes all. You get better badge progression if you win. You know, I'm definitely gonna have this activated if you can activate it. For the challenge is if you play tough opponents. I don't know how you gonna know if you playing a tough opponent. Does it go by win percent? You know what I'm saying? How does that work? You know, that's questions that they need to answer, I feel like. But you get accelerated badges if you beat tough opponents. Kind of like how back in 2K16 where like you had park badges like when you beat like people that was on a streak and stuff like that. I think they're going back to that method, which was good in my opinion. 2K16 was a W. You got this new badge called Fast Feet, right? So let's go to the badges for y'all locks. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is OP in each category. Bunny, y'all can pause this if y'all want to read it. I'm gonna put this in the description so y'all can read this yourselves. But I'm gonna go over what I think is important. Bunny's gonna be OP. I feel like 2-step's gonna be OP. I'm gonna show y'all some clips of that. Bulldozer's gonna be OP if you can get it. Open look's gonna be good. Spot finder, I think my shooting guard should have this because they're gonna be dexing. We're gonna have to see how that works, but that looks like it's a dexing badge. Precision dunker looks like, you know, for contact dunks. I mean, they say float game. I wonder if this is like quick draw for floaters, because y'all know if you try and do a floater on this 2K, you get that tossed to the front row. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting to see if this gonna like make it quicker. Like you can get your floaters off. That's gonna change the game if that actually works like that. For ball handling, you have big driver, which is for bigs. Then you have speed booster, which is for guards. It's basically a quick first step, but it's broken into 2 different badges. Blow by is basically kind of like clamp breaker. Like I think clamp breaker got broken into 2 different badge categories. This one and this one. Y'all can pause it and read it. Here go the badges that they remove. Limitless takeoff. Limitless takeoff wasn't OP because like if you look back on 2K20, if y'all watch some Duck highlights, Duck was a 2K League player. If y'all watch him, he was dunking with the Jordan dunk from the free throw line. So I don't think Limitless takeoff was bad. It was just the fact that you couldn't get a bump animation. Like, they was just dunking through your body, jumping from the free throw line. That's what made it bad. It was more of a gameplay issue more than the badge. But, you know, like I said, comp players going to adjust. Bully got reworked. Clamberger got reworked. I think this got reworked into 94 feet, which is like, you know, is basically self-explanatory. If you unlock, you want to have this on. You try to press full court, get up in somebody's jersey, you going to put that thing on. I think this is going to be the make or break badge, because it's either going to be really good or it just doesn't work. They normally always try to add like a new feature with like the right stick. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to be how that works in Fast Feet. It's just quick first step for y'all defenders out there, man. I think that's going to be the soup badges just off of reading this. But let's go back to the Twitter. I know this is going to be a long video, but I'm hyped. That's why I'm bringing y'all this video. I know I haven't been dropping news after news, but this right here is what I've been waiting for. Like I said, this is a quick first step reworked. I already went over that. Let's look at this. You got your, you know, you still gonna have to have your attribute caps, increase badge level progression in the city. I'm interested to see how all this works. Like, it just looks like a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of frying my brain right now just looking at it. But it's also different, which is gonna like get us hooked on the game. Crossplay plus that, here go videos of the two-step badge. You see Jason Tatum just like in real life, Euro stepping, like that just looks soup. You can't tell me that's not soup. And it's saying that he got it on silver. I think he has it on silver, so it sounds like you only gonna need it on silver. Y'all gotta pay attention to details. You gotta look. You know what I'm saying? He got this on bronze, and he's dunking on people. I think he has it on bronze. So if you're a contact dunker, you might want to only put it on bronze. What did you see what the attribute cap to get on bronze? And you're gonna be punching on guys like this. He's dunking on Drew Holiday. Y'all gotta pay attention to that. Drew Holiday's not a bum. He has defense. I'm pretty sure. So you know, y'all gotta look at the little things, chat. This floater badge, I don't know about this one. I ain't gonna lie. Like he's going against what? DeAndre Ayton. We all know DeAndre Ayton's soft. So like, nah, but he got it on gold. So like the fact he was pretty able to get it off pretty fast, we have to like see. But I think this is a casual badge. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not getting too hyped about that. But I like that they're trying to do something different. This is the speed boosting badge. But let me break down this clip right here. So he has it on bronze, right? I'm pretty sure he has that Trae Young dribble style. Just looking at it, you know what I'm saying? But he faded, right? They said they nerfed fades, but he faded and hit this shot on this clip. Was it on rookie? Are you gonna be able to time fades? Was it on Hall of Fame? Like the fact that he didn't quick stop this kind of scares me, because like against a good lock like this, like he really didn't create that much separation. You know what I'm saying? But I heard you can hit contested shots, and like, you know, your jump shot gonna need defensive immunity. Like I wonder if this was like a 12% contested, you know? Like I think a good lock will jump at that probably, you know, but it looks pretty clean. I ain't gonna lie, it looks pretty clean. We have to see gameplay to, you know, make a better judgment, and like we actually have to get our hands on it. But this is pretty much all the news that I have so far. They're still releasing news. I'll keep y'all updated. I'll try and, you know, upload if I find any more useful information out. But I'm glad y'all tuned in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.